issues with some internet issues. I do apologize. We're reconnecting here in heat race number 2 as the green flag drops. REDLINE Gray out front. Had some internet issues last night, and looks like it might still be carrying over to today, so I do apologize. REDLINE Gray out front. The battle is now for second position with Kenny Miller III and Damian Paul. Damian Paul now dropping back into the 4th position in the number 52. BPM sponsoring the Hard Charger Award here in the 360's. So Damian Paul stepping up from BPM. We appreciate all the help. He is running currently in the 4th position, trying to reel back in those final transfer positions. Now Kenny Miller III with the new leader, and Austin Stern going to go up to the 2nd position in the 75X. REDLINE Gray, your pole sitter here in heat race number 2, dropping back to that final transfer position, but Damian Paul smells the blood. He is out to get into that final transfer, reeling Gray in, and he is going to go for the pass here for the final transfer. Can he do it? We are working on lap number 8 coming up right now. He's going to duck back in line. REDLINE Gray holds on to the position for now with Austin Stern and Kenny Miller III leading the way. Kenny Miller right there from Phantom Motorsports in the 23M with a fresh looking ride. I think that is a new paint scheme from what I've seen last week, and looks pretty hot. He is out there going to the white flag. Austin Stern trying to reel him in. Let's check back in on the transfer position. REDLINE Gray still able to hold on to it. Looks a little dusty here at Weedsport since iRacing did the new update. Now REDLINE Gray puts it in the wall but keeps it going. He's going to hold on to the final transfer. So it's going to be Miller, Stern, and Gray with the transfer positions. Paul and Ortega, Robles, Hansen, Kier, Howell, and Jan just outside. So hopefully my internet will hold on here and we can keep this going because we have some great racing here from Weedsport. Heat number 3 taking to the track as we speak. Going to give the cars just a moment to get in here real quick. Here we go. In the number 47, the Pushing the Cushion production powered machine sponsored by REDLINE Race Designs from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, it's Steve Vogelsong. Outside of him, co-owner of a REDLINE Race Designs from LGR, it's the ABR Setup Shop powered 10C of Coulter West. Inside row number 2. In the number 2, it is going to be Matthew Croak from Phantom Motorsports. Outside of him, in the number 21, Raise Energy sponsored machine, the 21H of John Helms. Row number 3, on the inside, in the number 95, John Deere Green powered machine, it is Brent Hagen. Outside of him, in the number 41, yellow purple, Wilkes Auto Service powered machine, it is Eric Wilkie. 4th row is going to be the number 18 of Sean Sheehan, starting out in the last row, not looking to stay there. Outside of him, Dustin Big Money Sargent in the number 77, Michelle Rose Photography. He is ready to rip it here at Weedsport. Looking to go worst to first, it's Trace Olson, and we are green flag racing here at Weedsport in heat race number 3. Once again, top 3 drivers will transfer. Oh, the number 95 just got in. Brent Hagen catching that inside wall, coming out of 4 there, and just tagged it just right, took himself out, And that was about it. Trace Olson not able to make the show here, so he's going to have to run up through the pack. I don't believe he's on track. He is not. So Steve Vogelsong in the number 47 out front right now, leading the way as we are coming up on halfway here at Weedsport. Coulter West in the LGR machine, right behind him the 10C. The best of the rest, it's Coulter West. He is sitting in the second position. And John Helms in the 21H in that final transfer. So here we go. You can see the top three drivers right there battling as Eric Wilkie now in the 41 trying to reel in your leaders. The 21H of John Helms looking to try and take over the second position. He is working on the inside of Coulter West. West goes all the way up top shelf, tries to keep it off the wall, has to check up. Now John Helms battling for the lead. Found something down on the inside. Can he make it stick? Steve Vogelsong gets together with him just a little bit. Helms washes up track. Now we almost have 4 wide. Coulter West disappearing there. Eric Wilkie has no idea where he's at, and West comes back in, blinks away in second position, comes back in fourth. Man, tough break for him. Vogelsong going to try and hold on to that final transfer position as they are going lap number 10, which means the white flag is out. Coulter West losing another position, going back to 5th. Now Vogelsong pulls it to the inside. I think he thought the race was over. There it is with the win. John Helms, Eric Wilkie, and Matthew Croak taking home the transfer positions. West finishing just outside. Sean Sheehan, Big Money Sargent finishing in 5th. We are going straight into the B main, guys. $15 laps, 15 go to the feature here in this one. Starting on the pole position in the Dirt Empire Magazine powered Jack Mehoff Racing Engine Special, the 00 of Billy, the Buckshot Bandit Brickley from Sofaking Fast Sim Sports. Outside row number 1 in the number 52, the sponsor for the Hard Charger Award from BPM, it is Damian Paul. Inside row number 2 is going to be Coulter West in the 10C from LGR Motorsports, ABR setup shop powered machine. Randy Shreves in the Raise Energy, number 56 from Sofaking Fast Sim Sports. Number 56, there we go. Inside row number 3 in the number 49, sponsored by Oakley, it is Angel Ortega. Outside of him in the number 18, running the stock paint right there, it is Sean Sheehan. And inside, let's see, we have Craig Silby and Rico Robles making up row number 4. Grant Vickery and Dustin Sargent in row number 5. Steve Vogelsong, Andrew Hansen in 6. Carlin Cure, Sam Price in 7. Row number 8 is going to be Anthony Goyette and Brent Hagen, and I believe that is everybody to make the show. Here we go. Billy Brickley going to lead him down to the green flag here. Once again, 15 laps. We're taking 15 drivers, which is going to leave about 5 to 6 drivers out. Andrew Hansen there with a tough spot there down the inside. Tough break for him. He's going to lose 4 positions way to the back. He better get hustling. He is in that final transfer as Billy Brickley takes over the lead here in this one. Lap number 3 of 15. Coulter West running in that second position. And his internet connection is playing hide and seek on us right now. Sean Sheehan top 3 in that number 18 machine. Randy Shreves in 4th, Craig Silby 5th. Damian Paul running right there in the 6th position. He is trying to make his way up to get a top 5 finish here in this B main. But Billy Brickley trying to run away with this one, now finding some contention from Coulter West. West going to try to take the long road all the way out on the outside. Had to slow down there as he almost smacked the wall in 1 and 2. Looked a little skatey there for Coulter West on the outside of 1 and 2. That was not the line that he wanted to run. He wanted to be down more towards the bottom on entry, and it really hurt him there as he was running side by side for the lead with Billy Brickley. Now he's going to try to run that inside line to make the track as short as he can, and he is starting to reel Billy Brickley back in. Brickley starting to finesse everything. He's going out about 0.7 of a second. Let's flash back in the pack here. Who's the movers and shakers? Carlin and Cure up 7 positions right there in the number 7. Rocket Race setup shop powered machine. And who else? Anthony Goyette having a good run right there. He's in 9th, looking to get the transfer. And Steve Vogelsong right there behind him. So Goyette now going up 8 positions as Sean Sheehan. Something happening to Sean Sheehan. Let's take a look at it here real quick. We have a few seconds. Oh, so the 10C of Coulter West wiped out, and then he hits the wall. Man, tough break for him there. So Coulter West dropping back into the pack there, into the 7th position. Brickley trying to put cars a lap down here as he is working lap number 12. Looking super strong here in the 360s. Craig Silby, your 2nd position right there, running as a privateer. And now Craig Silby with the announcer's curse. I'm sorry, Craig. My apologies, buddy. That gave you a few spots. You lost a few there. So tough break for him as I'm talking about how great he was doing, and he stuffed it in the wall. So hopefully he can get back those spots there. Billy Brickley now working on the inside of Trace Olson from LGR Motorsports. I believe Trace joined the race a little late there and wasn't able to run the whole thing. We are last lap, and with the win, it's going to be the 00 of Billy Brickley. Rico Robles coming home in 2nd, Carlin Cure 3rd, Craig Silby 4th, Damian Paul 5th, Randy Shreve 6th, Coulter West 7th, 8th is Steve Vogelsong, 9th Brent Hagen, 10th is Angel Ortega, 11th Dustin Sargent, Grant Vickery, and the rest. So let me see if I can find out here how long our practice will be, if we have any. All right, so I do believe it'll be about 1 minute or so. And we should be rocking and rolling and getting directly into the feature here at Weedsport with the 360's. Checkers are flying there in warm-up. We gave the B main drivers a chance to change their setups before jumping directly into the feature, so no cars came onto the track to save and preserve the track surface. Cars are starting to take to the field right now, so we are going to get rocking and rolling whether they're on the track or not. I am going to fire through them so I can call out most of these guys. But you wanted the best, you got UDSS. Here we go for 30 laps at Weedsport. Starting on the pole position from Lightning Sim Racing, it is Matt Dixon. Outside row number 1 in the 23M from Phantom Motorsports, it's Kenny Miller III. Inside row number 2 in the 21H, it's John Helms. Outside from OBR Sim Sports in the 13A, it is Aiden Beerline. Inside row number 3 in the 75X from LGR Motorsports, it is Austin Stern. In the 41, outside row number 3, it's going to be Eric Wilkie from Handmade Motorsports. Inside row number 4, in the number 64, from Canada, it's Tim Alton. Rylan Gray in the 06, no sponsors, no nothing, all murdered out car, it is Rylan Gray. Inside row number 5, in the number 26, it is Matthew Croak. Outside of him in the 00, your B-main winner, Billy Brickley from Suffocating Fast Sim Sports. Row number 6 is going to be Rico Robles and Carlin Cure. Row number 7, Craig Silby and Damian Paul. Row number 8 is going to be Coulter West and Randy Shreves. Row number 9, Brent Hagen, Steve Vogelsong. Row 10, Dustin Sargent and Angel Ortega. Row number 11 is going to be Samuel Price and Grant Vickery. And rounding out the field is going to be Anthony Goyette and Andrew Hansen. We're getting ready to go green flag racing here at Weedsport for 30 laps, and we are letting them rip, Tater Chip. Matt Dixon already early on being challenged by Kenny Miller III. Miller from Phantom Motorsports trying to take over that lead. Looks like he's going to get it done. Caution flag out. Man, we got an early wreck there. I don't even believe we got a lap in. Let's see what happened here. Looks like it might have fallen apart. Rico Robles and Tim Alton. Let's go back and take a look here. So it's on the start, the initial start. Rico Robles there in the number 3. Let's see what happens here. Oh no, they wadded up in front. That was Rylan Gray, and Robles and the rest kind of just got caught up in it. Man, so tough break there. Dang, Gray having to go all the way to the back of the pack at the start. That is going to be tough. Tim Alton all the way back into pits, as well as Matthew Croak. That is going to hurt some fast cars here. As we are going to go back up front. We are stopping for the pace truck. That's what's happening right now. And we will get back to green flag. Hopefully we can get some green flag laps in, as this was one of those things where the start just kind of fell apart, and hopefully this one will be better here. So Lightning Sim Racing driver Matt Dixon in that number 96 out front right now, going to lead over Kenny Miller. So once again, had some internet issues last night, and it looks like they might have continued on for today. I do apologize, but I think the stream is coming through all right now. We are all lined up. We are ready to rock and roll here at Weedsport. And you should be seeing the pace truck go off in turn number 4 here in just a moment. Matt Dixon bringing him back down to the green flag. I know it says Randy Shreves, but that'll go back away. Oh, another caution flag? Let me see what's going on here. Yikes. Weedsport, definitely a hard track coming out of turn number 4. You'll see some drivers catch that inside wall. And number 1 is also tricky to enter here. Let's see. So it might have been Matthew Croak coming out as the start went. And that might have been what brought out the caution flag. So, newer driver with United Dirt Sim Series. Not sure that he was aware of the rule or heard it said in the drivers meeting tonight. So, we're going to get him reset here, and hopefully we can get something going here. All drivers are stopped on the track, waiting for the pace truck to come around. Let's go iRacing. Chime in the comments. Who is going to win tonight here in this 30-lap feature at Weedsport? Top 5 as they stand right now. It is Matt Dixon, Kenny Miller, Aiden Bierlein, and John Helms. Randy Shreves is not your leader. It should straighten out here for iRacing, but right there are your front 2 leaders. Matt Dixon in the black, gold, and yellow, number 96, and the 23M of Kenny Miller III. Back to green flag racing here at Weedsport with Matt Dixon out front. Let's see, as they go around for this first lap, Aiden Bierlein already trying to make a move on the inside for the second position. He is sitting in third. Now he has John Helms on the inside working right there. All right, so everything is finally straightening out here, it looks like. We're having some scoring issues as it stands. I think they're all going to straighten out now, I believe. So, that's not on me. Thank you, iRacing. That one isn't my fault. Kenny Miller III going to take over the lead. Matt Dixon going to be in that second position. Here comes the pace truck hauling ass, and we're going to get this one back underway with 4 laps in the books here at Weedsport. Dixon and Miller been battling side by side for the lead all race. Still early in this one. We have plenty of racing left. Aiden Bierlein sitting in that third position. And John Helms in 4th. Billy Brickley 5th. So Brickley looking to get on the podium. And Aiden Bierlein currently there, but looking to go for the win. 13 years old from OBR Simsport. And good kid. And he has gotten super fast. So here he goes. So we're going to have a single file restart here, and we're going to see if this makes a difference. We're getting out the green flag. Oh, Miller puts it all the way top shelf into the wall. Now Matt Dixon flirting with the wall there. And Aiden Bierlein trying to stay as smooth as he can. He's going to take over that second position. John Helms now trying to work on the inside of Bierlein. Couldn't make it stick. Beerline going to go down, try and run through the slick a little bit to get a little bit of a run. Not going to happen, as he is battling for his second position now with Kenny Miller. 3 wide at Weedsport. Matt Dixon leading him around. Lightning Sim racing driver right there. The number 96 of Matt Dixon. Kenny Miller on the outside from Phantom Motorsports. He's running the top shelf now. So we have 2 distinct lines that are being run, with the outside line with Miller and Beerline hauling the high side, and your leader and John Helms, as well as Billy Brickley, all pedaling down on the inside, trying to make it the shortest way possible. Now Dixon slides up a little bit. They're 3 wide going down the back straightaway. Beerline going to pull out in front. Dixon's going to go back up to the high side after losing the lead and second position. Now he's fighting to hang on to the podium. Miller puts it in the wall. Beerline sees it, chops his car down, and gets around for the race lead. New leader in the 13A, Aiden Beerline. Kenny Miller now going to try and mount a charge. These drivers are battling closer than a stripper's G-string, and that is second, third, fourth, and fifth place right there on the screen. Now the top 5 all right there as they are trying to get it done. Billy Brickley not coming off that bottom groove. He is just pedaling on the inside, and it seems to be working for him as he is moving up. Now Miller puts it into the outside wall. Once again, Brickley's going to come up to try and get a little bit more momentum on the straightaway. He is battling right there for the third position from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, DirtEmpireMagazine.com, 00. Aiden Beerline now having to work up through lap traffic. Your leader right there in the 13A. Let's see how he navigates. He's going to try and look low of the number 2, Andrew Hansen. Now he's going to try and take him on the high side. The number 95, Brent Hagen, loses it but pulls it down off track. Thank you very much, Brent. We definitely appreciate that. Keeping a green flag as Andrew Hansen's getting split. Top and bottom. Billy Brickley able to slide by on the inside. So Hansen probably had his heart beating out of his chest, just trying to keep everybody clean there. Miller now trying to come down and crowd Brickley just a little bit. Angel Ortega going to be next up, the next victim to go 1 lap down. They're battling 3 wide for second place. That is Billy Brickley and John Helms and Kenny Miller. And Brickley trying to keep it clean down the inside, does so. Now he's going to pull into second and set his target on the 13A of Aiden Beerline. John Helms not done fighting in the 21H. He's going to come back. That outside line is pretty brutal as well. It is coming, but look at Billy Brickley sticks a nose in for the lead. Now he's going to get caught up by lap traffic. Can he make it by? He's going to have to go way low. The 64's there. 64 has nowhere to go. The leaders are forcing this, making this happen. They are going 3 wide. We were almost 4 wide at Weedsport. I don't even think 4 sprint cars fit going down the straightaway. But they are battling lap after lap. That was pretty damn impressive right there. From Aiden Beerline, Billy Brickley, John Helms, and Kenny Miller. I mean, these guys are throwing down, leaving it all on the track. Let's see if we can go back and see what brought out the caution flag. It's going to be about a 10-lap shootout. Looks like it might have been Rylan Gray here in the 06. Let's ride along and see what happened here. He was a little bit deeper in the field. Oh, caught the wall, came to a stop at pit exit. Dang, and that's going to do it right there. That is all it took for him to ruin his night there. Tough break for Rylan Gray. And we are going to go back up with our leaders here. So it will be a 10-lap shootout here for the win. The 13A of Aiden Beerline out front right now in the lead. And sitting in that second position from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports, it is Billy, the Buckshot Bandit Brickley. In third, the 21H of John Helms. And he has been really racy, as well as Kenny Miller. And Matt Dixon sitting top 5. So you've got 5 guys right here that are all capable of winning this in the next 10 laps. And we are going to be going back to, I believe the pace truck will be pulling off. It is. We are green flag racing. Billy Brickley trying to get a good restart. He does. He is right there on the inside of Aiden Beerline as he is having to feather the throttle. Matt Dixon trying to make his way up into the 4th position. And let's see, as John Helms now closes in on Billy Brickley. Brickley blinking slightly. Brickley sliding up there, making a mistake, a little bobble. And he's able to hold on to the 2nd position. Now he's going to try and see if he can get enough grip to take over the race lead. 23M of Kenny Miller is going up top shelf. Now he found something. Car is coming in late. Billy Brickley working that bottom side. He's not going to give up on it. Oh, no. Tough break right there. John Helms, the 21H. Man, we saw it, but we're going to go back and take another look as he caught the outside of turn number 4. And then he hit the center pit divider. So watch the black and orange. Number 21H in the center of your screen right there. He's going to come up top. He gets into the wall just a little bit and it just spit him over on his top. And to the exit just outside the racing line. That could have been really bad if he was still on track. But it took a good bounce for everybody involved, I think. Just outside the race line. But tough break for him. He definitely had a top 5 car all night long. So we're getting them re-racked, restacked for about a 7-lap shootout here. Billy Brickley falling back into that 3rd position. Kenny Miller taking over 2nd. But the leader still, Aiden Beerline, out front in the 13A. So Aiden going to bring him back down to the green flag. Here he goes. Billy Brickley with one hell of a restart there. He's going to try and pull it up alongside of Kenny Miller. Brickley running the low side here at Weedsport all night, and it is working out for him. He is battling for the 2nd position right now. Now Matt Dixon sees what Brickley was getting a hold of, and he is running the bottom side as well. As the number 7 of Carlin Keir now comes into screen, he's running in the 4th position, battling right there side by side with Matt Dixon. Brickley going to fall back into 3rd, but he is still not giving up on that bottom side. That might be the only place that that car is hooking up. Now Kenny Miller with a big slide job. Beerline sees it. Perfectly clean. Surgical right there to take back over the lead. Miller having to get back in line. Now Brickley going up top shelf. What's going to happen here? As the caution comes out. Dang, 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 dang. I thought we were going to race it out to the end here. Let's see. Oh, no. Hopefully not. Coulter West in the 10C. Man, Weedsport not being too friendly to the drivers tonight. Slide for life right there for West. He tried to get it off the track. Keep it out of the racing line. Man. Tough break for some really great racers tonight. And that is just what Weedsport has to offer. Plenty of discount race car parts left on the track tonight. It's like a yard sale over in turn number 4. Once again, Aiden Beerline going to bring us down with about a 3-lap shootout now. So this is going to get really good because these top 3 drivers are going to throw everything but the kitchen sink at this win, and it'll be interesting to see. Aiden Beerline has the lead, but there's 20 cars behind him that want the lead, so we'll have to see how this one plays out. Track is looking pretty slick, but Beerline really seeming to excel in the slick conditions. Kenny Miller III been racy all night. He is ready to throw down as well. There in the 23M being shown in the 2nd position, and the 00 of Billy the Buckshot Brickley in 3rd, and Carlin Cure's car coming on late here in the race. He is up 8 positions right now. Anthony Goyette up 11 positions in the 13th spot. So he would be the hard charger at the moment. But we're going to watch this one as it unfolds. Brickley gets into the wall on the inside. Now the top 2 cars right there, Aiden Beerline and the 23M of Kenny Miller. And now right there, Cure going to take over the 3rd position. Brickley dropping all the way back to 5th. Billy Brickley going to try and battle it back down on the inside. We have a battle for the lead. Kenny Miller from Phantom Motorsports. Oh my gosh. We are going green, white, checkered, folks. Dang, dang, dang. The 23M last minute took over the lead, and now he has to give it back to Aiden Beerline. So a little luck on the kid's side there, the 13A of Aiden Beerline. He was able to get the lead back as we are going to go green, white, checkered here. Carlin Cure pulling up into that 3rd position. Let's go back and take a look. See what brought it out. Looks like Rico Robles might have crashed. Matt Dixon gets sideways. Robles gets into him. And Robles just wiping cars out. Couldn't get it stopped or out of the race line or cleared. And that's going to do it. So, who is going to come home on the podium tonight? Aiden Beerline going to bring him back down to the green flag. He is trying to get out and away as quickly as possible. The 23M of Kenny Miller chasing him down on the inside. Slider goes way out, though. Beerline going to try and battle back in on the inside as we go white flag this time by. It's Beerline, Miller, and Cure. Let's see. Miller going to try with another slider. Beerline going to try and pedal on the inside. Is it going to be enough? It's going to be Miller, Beerline, and Eric Wilkie in the number 41. Passing Carlin Cure on the white flag. Billy Brickley still in 5th. Matt Dixon 6th. Craig Silby 7th. 8th is Damian Paul. Let's go see who the hard charger was. We have... looks like 9 positions for Carlin Cure. And he finished in the 4th position. So great job from him as we are getting these leaders situated here on the front straight. Waiting for Aiden Beerline to be able to get it there, and then we'll get Eric Wilkie parked, and we will be good to go. All right, so we are going to be looking for them over in Discord for some driver interviews. Let's see if we've got anybody in there yet. I tell you what, these boys are ready for some interviews. Here we go. Coming home in third place tonight in the number 41, Eric Wilkie. How's it going, brother?
It's going pretty good. Um, kind of came on their last 10 laps, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I saw Carlin, Carlin Cure in that number 7. You guys were battling for a while back there, fifth, sixth position, and then you really pushed it, like last 5 laps and made a charge for the podium, and you made it.
I hit the inside wall like 3 times around lap 15, and it actually gave me a meatball, so I think my front end was all screwed up, but somehow that made me faster. So
Well, it's funny how that works sometimes, isn't it? But yeah, I was telling everybody in the broadcast that here at Weedsport, those walls will jump out and get you with having the inside wall so close to the racing surface.
for sure it was tough, especially how slick it was. But yeah, I just got to thank all my sponsors, Wilkie's Auto Service and Handmade Motorsports, and then Austin Semmelman for the setup help, and then Johnny Fall too, and Scott King Designs for the cool paint job.
Absolutely, brother. Well, will we be seeing you in the 410 Elites next?
Yeah, we'll try it, see how that goes.
Well, hopefully you can double down and we can get 2 interviews in one night. That'd be nice, right?
Would be. Thank you guys.
Absolutely. That's Eric Wilkie coming home in third place in the number 41. Congratulations, bud. In the second position, the number 13A of Aiden Beerline. Aiden, you got your ears on?
Yep, yes, sir.
Second place tonight, battling for the lead, held it for a while. Track looked like it was coming in really well for your liking. I know you definitely like it pretty slick, and you're able to run that stuff. I don't know how you can run it on an ice rink, but you do it. And Kenny Miller just kind of turned on the afterburners there in the last few laps. What was it like battling with? I mean, you guys were 3 wide with Brickley, 4 wide with, I think it was Matt Dixon at one point, passing lap traffic. It was like the craziest stuff I've seen in one of our 360 races as of this season.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be pretty racy once it started getting slick, how I like it. I just couldn't get the entry of 1 and 2 down. Every time I went into 1 and 2, there's a little bump that would grab my right rear, and at the end mainly, I couldn't turn. So I think that's how Kenny was able to drive it in. He was able to drive it in deeper than me, and I think it helps him a lot. And I'll take a second, especially for points.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, you've been the champ here with United Dirt Sim Series here in the 360 division. Definitely a young gun, rising star here on iRacing. And congratulations. Who would you like to thank who helped get you out here tonight in the second?
First off, I'd like to thank Jesus Christ, my mom, my dad, Reflection Cabinetry, Streamhouse, Fires, Dave's Truck Service, Beerline Trucking, and y'all for putting on an amazing show.
Absolutely. Well, we will be definitely seeing you in the 410 Elites next, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
Well, there you go. Hopefully, we're doubling down on the driver interviews and the podium positions. Aiden Beerline in the 13A. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, thank you.
13 years old, everybody, and gets it done. Like I said, definitely a young gun, a rising star here in iRacing, and we wish him the best. He's been with United Dirt Sim Series from the very beginning, and watching him grow here on the service has been pretty awesome. So, with the win in the 23M from Phantom Motorsports, Kenny Miller III. Man, that was a crazy race.
Yeah, that was a really good race. It was good racing with Aiden and everybody, Billy, and I think John at one time. We were all right there, and then the yellow came out, and then I kind of found something late in that late stage that really helped me out, and it was a great race between Aiden and I.
Boy, I tell you what, when you guys were 3 wide, I think it was you, Billy, and Aiden, and you guys were 3 wide going to pass lap traffic. I'm like, what are they doing right now? What is happening right now? It was absolutely insane watching you guys with seeing how slick the track was, and you guys were still 100% in control, racing each other clean, giving each other enough room. Not a lot of room, but you gave each other enough room to get around the track and to still be fast. Uh, Boy, I tell you what, your car looked like it took off like a rocket ship on the last lap when you were down low there going for the win. And man, that thing was on rails.
Yeah, it was good. I knew if I could kind of if I could get into one good and carry a lot of speed to come down and just hit the moisture real good to kind of just carry me past him, and then just slide up and like miss kind of like the opening there in 3 and 4, and I was able to just grab a ton of moisture that was up there after I slid up past the exit gate, and I was just able to throttle out of it and able to beat him to the line there. So that was good.
Yeah, at first I thought maybe that might have been a bobble because I'd seen some of the other drivers get out into the wall in turn number 4, but man, you found something there that was like like a fly trap. You just grabbed it and took off, and I was like, oh no, that was one hell of a run off the corner. So I mean, man, it was awesome watching you race and throw down. There was a few cautions there, but most of the cautions happened, right where you took the win and solidified it, for yourself. So it was awesome. Like I said, you guys put on one hell of a show. It was a great race to call, and thank you for coming out tonight, man, for sure.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks everybody at UDSS for putting it on, and I think we'll be back for the 410s at 9:30. So looking forward to that.
Absolutely. So who would you like to thank? Who got you into victory lane tonight, man?
Everyone over at Phantom Motorsports, Michael Sportswear, Velocity Race Designs, Power Outdoors, and CD Cinematography for helping us out.
Fantastic. Well, like I said, we will see you in the 410 Elites tonight. Hopefully we're doubling down on some interviews and some podium finishes. What do you say?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. There's a ton of good guys in the 410 series too, so we'll give it our best and see where we end up.
There you go. With the win tonight, the 23M of Kenny Miller III. And that is going to do it for the 360s here at Weedsport. We'll be coming back at you here shortly for the Dirt Empire Magazine 410 Elites. Can't wait. See you soon, guys.